underwater in Reed's Lake. This morning, a dive team will explore shipwrecked steamboats in Reed's Lake.
It's my favorite story of the morning. It's amazing. A group from Grand Valley State is going to scour the lake, Reed's Lake, this morning to find out the remains and where they are, the SS Hazel A and the SS Ramona. And 24 Hour News 8's Amanda Jarrett is joining us this morning with a look at the history behind the boats and what they're going to be doing if they do find them. Hey, Amanda.
Good morning, guys. This is a really cool story. I mean, something you just don't think about. We think about shipwrecks and the Great Lakes, not Reed's Lake, but they're there and they've been there for decades. Now, important note this morning, nobody's getting in the water this morning. They're going to use some equipment. We want to show it to you that the survey team will be using this morning. A remotely operated vehicle and sonar equipment will capture what's below the water. That's a look at the equipment they're going to use in Reed's Lake this morning. Very cool. Now, the group knows the hull of the SS Hazel A is straight out from the boat launch at Reed's Lake. It's believed the SS Ramona may not be far from Hazel. They're hoping today's dive will confirm her location. We reached out to the East Grand Rapids History Room and got these photos from their archives. Here's the SS Hazel A from 1910. She held about 300 people until her untimely sinking. The wind blew Hazel out into the lake where she sank after several other mishaps for her in the early 1900s. Quite a history there. Here's the other steamboat they're looking for today, the SS Ramona, a photo taken back in the 1940s. Ramona sank in Reed's Lake in 1956 after she was burned to the waterline and went down. Steamboats on Reed's Lake were not an unusual sight back in the day, with regular trips as early as the late 1800s.
It's awesome. Really cool.
Yeah, this is an incredible story. You were telling me about this yesterday, and I couldn't get enough of it. I wanted to know more. I wanted to know more because of steamboats in Reed's Lake. This is kind of a wild thing. You know, you hear of sunken ships, but it's usually in Lake Michigan that they're looking for them. So what are they going to do with them if they do find them?
Well, the idea is they're going to send that equipment down. They're going to get some images and kind of see what they can see. They want to find out where Ramona is. They believe she's not far from Hazel. I mean, it's kind of surprising. They've been on there for decades and decades and decades.
Yeah.
And then they're going to take that back to class, GVSU, and they're going to try to learn a little bit more about steamboat tourism versus steamboats for trade and some of the naval architecture. So a lot of history in this, but also a lot of like architecture lessons and just tourism.
They're the Lakers.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's a lot to
Cool.
learn.
Incredible story. Looking forward to hearing more about this one. All right, thank you, Amanda. Well, Beer Lever